Once you're no longer a novice driver, other road users needn't be afraid of you. Today we're talking about the 5 most expensive road accidents and the aftermaths that would reduce the strongest of us to tear. Here we go. One blonde heroine chose the most unlikely time and place in the world to crash into. The price of the cars parked on the Monte Carlo seafront in the height of summer is immense. A lady driver and singer known as R.I. managed to damage her luxurious Bentley by ramming into as many as 4 cars. First she bumped into an Aston Martin, then a Mercedes, and was finally stopped by a Porsche and a Ferrari. The eyewitnesses are sure that the girl got the pedals wrong and was caught out by the 500 horsepower under the hood. The total cost of this masterly maneuver rose beyond $1 million. However, the lady driver managed to prove that the crash was a result of a malfunction in her Bentley's engine, and the insurance company reimbursed all the repair expenses. Andy Haas, the driver of our next story, was less lucky. He is likely not only to foot the bill for the mangled Bugatti Veyron, but may also spend 24 years behind bars in the United States. In 2009, Haas drove his rare supercar into the shallow waters of a bay and told the police that a low-flying pelican caused him to make a sharp turn into the salty water. There's an element of truth about it, but the whole accident was captured by eyewitnesses driving by who saw everything except for low-flying birds. There's no signs of the braking path either. Later on, the insurance company managed to prove that Haas had deliberately left the engine running in the salty water, which was the reason for its damage 15 minutes later. As a result, the insurance fraudster faces imprisonment instead of the $2 million in compensation for a car costing $1 million. The expression "to break to pieces" is likely to have been invited just for Eddie Griffin. In 2007, the American comedian cracked his worst joke. He failed to control his unique Ferrari Enzo and bumped into a concrete bollard at top speed. Griffin came out unscathed, but the same can't be said for the supercar. Its front part was a complete wreck. Wonder if he sleeps well at night, because the $1.5 million car is owned by his producer Daniel Sadek and was meant to be the star of a charity car race. The car owner didn't appreciate the humor and admitted to have lost his dream car, but was happy the driver was okay. Car enthusiast publications weren't so generous, and the next day they published a headline, "Eddie Griffin, you are a fool." No wonder, because the Ferrari Enzo is one of the world's rarest cars. There are only 400 of them in existence. If it's painful to watch one Ferrari being wrecked, imagine how you would feel if there were 8, as well as 1 Lamborghini, 3 Mercedes, and 2 Toyotas. This bombastic crowd participated in a supercar race in Japan and presented a breathtaking spectacle until the Ferrari driver failed to control the car on the wet track and drove into the barrier. As a result, it collided with 14 cars and caused damage amounting to $4 million. According to experts, most of the luxury masterpieces are beyond repair, and the hero of the crash is very likely to pay a large amount in compensation. Your chances of facing a Ferrari 250 GTO are almost the same as meeting aliens in a supermarket, as it's the world's rarest and most expensive car. Once, a Ferrari 250 GTO was sold at auction for $38 million because of its technical complexity and its exclusivity. These cars were released by the Italian brand from 1962 to 1964, and only 4 of them have a special body shape. Actually, such a supercar should be kept behind bulletproof glass and admired from afar, but one owner decided to take it to a British retro car festival, Goodwood Revival 2017. The coupe flew from the track and rammed into the bump stop. Whack! $10 million wasted. The repair of such a rarity will definitely cost the owner an arm and a leg. Don't forget to fasten seatbelts, even if your vehicle doesn't cost $1 million. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.